Okay, and class is now in session. We have sloaters27 versus Professor School, and joining me on the comms tonight for this very hype, very spectacular race, we have Kev Nastix. Welcome in, everybody, and welcome in, Kev.
Thanks, Seffi. I'm really excited to hear. I'm a big fan of Sloaters, big fan of Professor School, and I can't wait to see them run some GT Classic tonight. So hopefully this match will be super exciting and we have no crazy issues with Lava Dive or the Green Gate glitch, but both of these runners are very well schooled in Super Metroid, so this should be quite a spectacular show.
It better be. See,
I mean, yeah, we're here.
An issue of should is a given, but it better be because they did not get here just by by sheer luck. They played their souls and their hearts out. Bless every one of them. But yeah, let's get underway. Kev, how have you been enjoying this GT Classic tournament?
I think this tournament's been really exciting, especially compared to the one we had last year. There have been far fewer saves in this tournament so far. I mean, it's almost over, but there have been far fewer saves, much more aggressive play, and actually way more closer matches. So it's been really exciting. And I got to say, Seffi, you've inspired me lately. When I play GT Classic, I just don't even casually, I don't even save anymore. So, like, if I was still in this tournament, I would not be saving, just going for it.
Oh, yeah. I mean, obviously, I feel like I am the antichrist of the whole motto of, don't forget to save. Because yeah, obviously it's a little gutsy, but I guess I just kind of always see it as a thing that, you could always just kind of go for. Obviously in a tournament setting, you do try to go all out. You do your best. This category is a little volatile, but I'm glad though that you got something out of it and that you go in, and hopefully that's been paying off if you're still running it.
Yeah, I think this actually just got my second 37 recently, so it's been working out pretty well. But at this stage of the game, with players this good, you can't save and win unless your opponent dies. So it's better to just go after it. And that was a nice pair of 45s right there by Sloaters and Professor School. So off to a really good start.
Yeah, well, let's hope none of them die, even though one of them is actually really, really sick, as in has one of the sickest movement we've seen in SM. You'd think that he's caught all sorts of pandemics going on, but Slaughter is the favorite to win this, but Professor School might give him a failing grade because he's been actually really, really putting in the time, the effort to try to get his to lower his time to climb those ranks in the GT Classic leaderboard.
Yeah, Professor School has been grinding hard, interrupted his RBO grind so that he could join this GT Classic tournament, has pushed his PB down by at least 2 minutes. And Sloaters, I mean, it needs no introduction, really. Super Metroid champion, vanilla, and randomizer. Probably one of the most well-rounded and versatile players we have in the game. So two outstanding opponents showing really crisp movement right now. Had to throw that one out there. And boom, pitless for both and off to the morph ball.
Nice. Now, just let's be honest, Kev. Just between you and I, don't even look at chat. Who's your favorite to win this? Who do you want to win, huh?
Oh man, it's really hard. I love watching both runners. Sloaters has been my favorite Super Metroid runner for like the last year or so. I'd like to see Sloaters win, but I mean, I love Professor School, so it'd be really cool to see School kind of put an upset here. Nice downbacks, by the way, by both of them in construction zone. But I mean, it would be a big win for Prof. I don't think he's ever done as well in a tournament as he's done in this one. So if anybody could pull it off, give it to him.
Yeah, big shout out to Prof. Just really already, what is this, top 4 essentially? So well merited. Professor School is just an incredible runner, and he's only going up from here. But I don't know. See, I want Sloaters to win because he beat me, but I also want him to lose because he beat me. So it's like this kind of like bittersweet thing. Regardless, it doesn't matter. At the end of the day, all of us as Super Metroid fanatics come out on top, and we will get to witness an amazing race.
Now, you could just ask both of the runners, and both of the runners will say they just want a competitive race. Slaughter's catching up really quick. Prof just lost all his time that he gained to having Moonfall, which Slaughters doesn't. Another reason why I'm a huge Slaughters fan. I, too, do not use Moonfall. Slaughters is pulled ahead right now and going to Bomb Teresa, hoping for two really clean Bomb Teresa fights. And yeah, I think both Professor and Slaughters would both say they just want the race to be competitive, but I do not want to be in the position where I have to race Slaughters for a win to stay in, because if Slaughters catches you just a little bit ahead, apparently that just motivates him even further and he just plays even better. So if Prof gets the leg up on Slaughters, I can imagine that Slaughters will push back real hard.
Yeah, Slaughters is trying to just kind of cut ProfessorSchool's tenure early. So I don't know. I don't know what might happen, but then again, I don't know. Sloaters has no class, and ProfessorSchool has all the class. So it's really up in the air. Only we can only tell to see what happens based on the strats that they execute, or anything like Lava Dive, or how risky Sloaters or ProfessorSchool is willing to play.
I think we'll see pretty risky play, minimal farming, just get in, get out. Let's see, Slaughters, Missile and the Pirates usually do that in GT Classic, save a little bit of energy to kind of manipulate drops that you get in Hellway, because you want to have some missiles when you go to Kraid. So that's going to be the first challenge for our racers. After they get early supers, they're going to go to Red Tower. And after, Red Tower can be kind of tricky getting past the Rippers, and then you have Hellway to deal with, so you get your Power Bombs. After Power Bombs, they're going to go to Kraid and pick up the Varia suit. And I'm expecting high jump boots from both of the runners. I know Slaughters can do bootless, and I'm sure Prof is fully capable, but I would expect to see boots from both our runners. That's what Prof has been grinding, and I think Slaughters knows that he has large enough advantage movement-wise that there wouldn't be any need to pull off a 20-second time save. However, I have seen Slaughters in last year's tournament. Slaughters did do bootless completely by accident, because he got the Kraid E-Tank and said, hey, I'm going to do this now.
Slaughter, yeah, just we'll see what happens. Still, this is one of the more dangerous segments of the run. I don't know how comfortable you feel running this entire segment, Kev, but it's definitely one where in a race setting, you might just want to pick up a little bit of extra farms, energy in particular, maybe a missile pack. I've seen some runners still pick up either charge or the pink Brimstone missile pack, just for the sake of running a little bit more fluid. Heading over to Kraid, I don't know. It's not a lot in the way for drops, and it's a little bit of an RNG factor involved. Sloaters will not really have that issue, but depending on how Prof wants to play this out as well, I don't know, maybe.
That was a good save in Red Tower by Slaughters there. Yeah, but I think you're going to see, like I said, minimal farming. You could always use a Power Bomb and create hallway and take out those pirates. So we might see a couple farms. I always farm up just a little bit extra in a race, but ProfessorSchool knows that he can't afford to give up any bit of time, and Slaughters is going to want to stay one step ahead, because he knows how hard Prof has been working, and he's not let up at all. No vile points today so far. Oh yeah, go ahead.
There's the farm that Slaughters actually won. So maybe Prof is gonna try to capitalize a little bit on that time loss.
Not a
I know.
very profitable farm from Sloaters, and like I said, Prof is going to completely disregard the farm altogether. So we're going to see power bombs in Crate's hallway. Likely going to pick up another super missile from the Cack Attack and below Spazer room there. Nice scree boost from Sloaters. Good movement so far altogether from both runners.
Incredible. Right now, I'd like to see it as Professor School, just kind of like, playing the role of a dean, trying to catch that truancy kid that Sloaters is, just, smoking weed off campus or on campus rather. And he's like ready to just hand him that suspension slip. Just, oh, come here, you delinquent, you piece of,
Oh
well,
man,
you can't curse in school. So sorry, Professor School.
the way that screen just went black for a second there, I thought Prof soft locked in the tube, like got that shot off and went through the door at the wrong frame. But he's okay right now, and gonna catch up. Dude, Stuffy, you're killing me.
I mean, I'm just saying because, I mean, it just looks like that. Like it's gonna be because you don't want Sloaters to, get that far ahead,
boy.
because he will go in. Sloaters is just an incredible runner, but Professor School really holding up his own. I am digging this.
Yeah, it's pretty close. Really good Kagos through the Pirates and Crate Hallway, pre-Crate Hallway there.
Oh, good save. Oh my gosh.
That was very well done by Sloaters right there. That could have been a disaster. Wow. He kept his composure and it worked out. But did lose about another 5 seconds on Professor School. So Prof catching up a little bit.
Yeah, Prof had a really clean crate fight, but Sloaters thankfully was able to save that. Just a really good salvage. He ended up using his missiles going for that optimal setup, but not that big of a deal. Professor School is only one room behind, and yeah, it looks like Sloaters will be saying no on this.
Beautiful, spectacular party room by Professor School right there. Got the shot there, got the mock ball. That was extremely well executed. Got mouth balls from both of the runners right there. Prof is not giving up. He's chasing hard. This is awesome.
None of them going for high jumpers as we expected. I really do like picking up this E-Tank. I was wondering if Professor School might have skipped it or not, or might, simply because while it can save you the whole fanfare, and you do end up farming anyway, it could make for really screwy, awkward movement, even trying to get over to Bubble Mountain.
Yeah, it seems like a little much to think about saving just 6.5, 6 or 7 seconds. It just seems like you're going to lose time trying to watch your movement, be more careful, where you're going to have to, farm a little bit extra. I don't think it's worth it in the race. Although we have seen MM2, I think, was successful in a race with a single tank. But
that's MM2, and where is he? Eliminated. So,
though.
So nice, that's the issue. Just kidding. Okay, so here we go. Moment of truth. Save or nay? Looks like
Sloaters not saving. I don't think Prof will either. Prof having a little bit of trouble there in Rising Tide.
Honestly, though, despite that trouble in Rising Tide, Professor School is really, really right.
Let's see how these farms go. Oh, we're almost in the same room. Wow.
That's really good. Spent less time trying to farm.
It's amazing how just RNG like that can completely change the run. Incredible. Prof,
not
right
out
there.
Of the woods just yet, though, because we still have this lava dive here coming up, as well as the green gate glitch to follow. Okay, nice setup there for Professor School.
Seriously, that was legit. Really clean entries from both runners. Prof having a funky jump. Come on.
Here we go. Great
Done.
job, Sloaters. A nice Prof. Not even having to wall jump. Okay. 5 chances each runner. What do you think, Kev?
They're both absurdly consistent. I feel good about both runners. Just nailing it. But I'm holding my breath.
Yeah, and horses holding their breaths and people holding their horses. Nice job, Sloaters. Great first try.
Let's go, baby.
The profiting off of that first try super as well. And yeah, the code has been executed. We are here. This is exactly the type of race that Professor School wanted, simply because he's obviously demonstrating what he's capable of, and not losing any sort of ground on this.
No, I don't think I've ever seen Professor play better in a tournament match, and what a time to bring your A game against somebody like Sloaters. Just unbelievable play from both runners so far. This is mighty incredible.
Great strat there. Getting the turnaround grab. Nice super there. Great setup. Let's see what Profi gets. Good attempt. Yeah. Everyone's in go mode at this point. So we just have the bosses to dispatch.
As hockey would say, this is spellbinding.
That it is, actually. Because it's honestly just raw, uncut, uncensored, put the kids to bed movement,
I'm blown away. They're both playing just so incredibly well. This pace is tremendous from both runners. The only real mistakes we saw Sloaters have a little bit of trouble on Crade, but cleaned it up nicely. Professor School had just a little bit of trouble in Rising Tide, but other than that, this has been virtually flawless from both runners. Both absolutely playing to win right now. This is exactly what you'd want to see this late in the game. This is just amazing. I'm so glad I'm here for this.
I don't know what's sweatier, these two runners or Samus here in Lower Norfair, because it's so hacking hot.
And God, a Ridley fight could just turn the whole tide right away. Good double KO from Professor School. Well done. Sloaters executing. Let's see if he gets the springwall jump. Let's go. Oh.
Incredible. Unfortunately, Professor School having just a little issue here on this old route. Metal Pirates gets through just fine. We're good. Sloaters has already
nice
started
powerhouse.
With Prof entering the dragon right about meow.
Unfortunately, those pirates caused Prof a bit of time, and Sloaters is executing. There's no other way to put it.
Hey, he had a really strong Ridley fight. Nice. Sloaters showing off that spring ball attack, getting that bounce out of the grasp of Ridley.
Pretty clean Ridley fight from Professor School. Going to pump in a few supers there. 3 supers will cause 2 charge shots worth of damage. Ridley not giving very favorable patterns, but pretty clean Ridley fight by Prof nonetheless. Oh, we're going to see some good spring ball strats from Sloaters here. Nope. Opted against it. Didn't get a good entry there.
Yeah, I don't think he goes for it. I know he does go for the Kekuma and Shoyu special though. Both
reverse Mr. Plow.
Okay. Sounds like the most suggestive name ever.
I got to give Toasty credit for that one. Reverse Mr. Plow.
Oh, it makes sense that it would come from Toasty.
Toasty has the best emotes on Twitch. I'm just saying that. Go follow Toasty. Follow everybody. Follow Sloaters. Follow Professor School. Give Seffi a follow. Very entertaining gentleman.
All right, Slotus here is out of Lower Norfair. Oh, that's such clean ledge grabs for Prof there on the Fire Fleet tank room. I don't think Grandma ever made him so good.
Oh man. I tell you what, I'm digging this race. Prof is a little bit behind right now. It is not insurmountable. We just need to hope that Fantoon gives favorable patterns toward Prof to bring this race a little bit closer. But pretty much right now, it's all just strictly movement based. You got to be crisp. You got to be clean. The Batoon fight is a joke. The Dragon fight is a joke. You're just going to microwave beam, get through it really, really quick. So really, it's just a battle of quick movement right now. And I think, Prof and Sloaters both extremely like I said, versatile runners. They are really good at their cleanup game and categories where you have this item loadout. So we should see a pretty exciting conclusion.
Yeah, I know that a slow Fantoon pattern can cost 16 seconds or so. So if Slotus were to take a... What happened? Excuse me.
I was going to say we've all lost Elite to Baby Skip also. So, that can happen to pretty much anybody. So still a couple of volatility points and a lot of really hard work because I really think, in this category, the movement, I think, is the hardest because you have that low percent start and then you have that kind of max percent ending. And being able to juggle with those different item loadouts and be optimal, that's harder than the boss fights. That's really the key, is moving pretty crisply through all these rooms and not bonking a door, not hecking up it's rough.
Yeah, and Sloaters is known for his juggling, in particular juggling spring balls, that is.
That was a really quick Batoon kill right there from Sloaters. I like Professor School's setup for Batoon. We'll have to point that out. He's going to do this little moonwalk when he gets in the door. Prof really good at coming up with solid normalized setups for his strats. So this will help him fire and get Batoon right at the right moment where he first pops his head out. I always thought that was...
Sloaters with full halfy. And yeah, that I actually really like that setup. I play with no sound, so having stuff like that would really help, just like on a visual level.
You'd have to turn Moonwalk back on for that one, Seth.
Oh no, I run with Moonwalk.
Oh, you do stuff?
Yeah, Moonwalk's always on. It's been on.
I thought you stopped for a while. That might be
No, I stopped moon falling.
Oh, moon falling. I got it.
So dual full halfies, great job. Both in the same room now.
I have to play with the sound on. I'm still addicted to the soundtrack. I've only been playing for 2 years, so there you have it. Oh, Sloaters. Yeah, but it doesn't matter anyways. I'm trying to get that spike suit, I think.
Should be just about that.
Prof lost a little bit more time, missed that Wample jump setup. I always find this room that Prof is going into when you go through Batoon hallway, reverse Batoon, is really hard to get that shot and that space jump through the door. Prof bonked. I've been having so much trouble with that lately. We lost comms?
No, we literally they didn't know. Like I doubt that chat even noticed.
They're just hypnotized by this incredible movement and spellbound by this incredible musical score.
In fact, we've never even been saying anything. We've just been watching, and all these thoughts that you're hearing are your own thoughts. All these thoughts that we've been saying are our own thoughts, and no one's really ever said anything at all.
It's like you're
It's
here
just
with me, Seffi. We're doing this together. We're having a good time.
that we are. Shout outs to both runners.
So Couch saying that it's about 24 seconds between the runners. So Prof really hasn't lost a lot of time at all. It's just pretty much that those Pirates is the only serious significant time loss Prof has had. He's been able to keep Sloaters at bay for the time being. Let's see what Fantoon has to say about the rest of this race. Because pretty much if Fantoon gives Sloaters a fast and decides to, take Professor to school, it's not going to be good.
Yeah, if the difference is 8 seconds, as Chat is pointing out, at the very least, Sloaters getting a slow and ProfessorSchool getting a fast might result like in an 8-second difference, give or take.
Oh, I hope that happens. It would be worth it for a slow for Sloaters and a fast for school.
No, sometimes we don't want to fast track our students too.
We do have a slow for Sloaters, so we will see both runners in Fantoon at the same time. Now, if Prof lucks out and gets a fast, this will bring this race much closer, much closer. Come on. Come on, Fantoon, be a player.
Ooh, not a fast, but it's definitely a slow as well.
Got the same exact pattern that Sloaters got exactly.
Disgusting, but I mean, what? That might as well just be a typical average Fantoon, honestly.
Yeah, so again, Prof has gained no ground, or this has lost no ground, pretty much exactly where we were before. So it's going to come down to a clean Turian and possibly baby skip. And pretty good. What an incredible race. I think both runners could be really proud so far. See if Sloaters can get this move ball. Of course, it's spring ball straight. Of course he's going to get it. Beautiful. This is the best I've ever seen Prof look in a tournament race. Super, super exciting to see all that. Going up against a Titan like Sloaters and just playing so well. Excuse me. Prof getting the moat ball here as well. Beautiful job.
Yeah, it's kind of selfish of how Sloaters has been, kind of like hogging up all these wins, not distributing any of them. Someone might have to do something about that.
Yeah, it was nice to see Prof do the same spring ball strat so that Sloaters doesn't have the monopoly on spring ball as well.
So by the look of it, this might be a mid. Not calling Sloaters mid, by the way, my bad. But this might be a mid 34.
Yeah, I was thinking that looked like a 34 pace. Prof has been knocking on the door at a 34. I think did get a 34.59. I'm not sure if I recall what his recent PB is. But got to imagine this is also a pretty spectacular pace for Prof as well.
Yeah, if that's the case, then this is looking like a low 35 for Prof. So maybe he might be like 10 seconds behind his PB.
It's always nice to be in a race and not have to see so much red. Tell you what, I'm getting motivated. I think I want to play some GT Classic when this is over.
Yeah, it's just what the races do for you, It kind of get you in that mood. Excellent Metroid Room 1 for Sloaters.
Anybody that wants to race some GT Classic, come on to our Discord. All are welcome. Beautiful. Oh, Missed that super on that Metroid. I thought he had it. Oh no.
Looks like Sloaters really wants to get another super. I know that they can be kind of stingy.
Does Sloaters go for Crystal Flash if he misses Baby Skip? I don't know.
I don't think so. Especially, definitely not with that ammo. It doesn't really seem like worth going for. Oh my gosh, Sloaters. Or excuse me, ProfessorSchool almost with that incredible room 3 strat.
Again, I think Prof's Metroid rooms were a little bit cleaner, so able to pull a little bit more time. See what Sloaters does with this Baby Skip.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
No way.
Becky. White Mage Becky. Look at Sloaters' oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay. So this might be big. Because depending on what happens here, Sloaters might have thrown for content. No pressure here, Prof. Go! Yes! I think he is through. And now we have an equalizer.
I didn't want to say anything, but holy crap, dude. No way. Let's go. Prof takes the lead.
On top of that, let's not also forget that Sloaters has only 9 supers in comparison to Prof's 13 now, I guess.
Not to mention there's Moonfall in the Escape. Let's see how the Zeb Skip goes for Prof. Nails it. Beautiful.
They're both going to want a pause list. So if anything... Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
This is so close.
Frothy. Oh, he might give him that expulsion instead. Oh, what's with all that dank reef? Oh my gosh. This is what happens when you mess with the...
Oh god.
This is what happens when you mess with the school board.
Prof misses a shot, but he's about 5 shots ahead.
Careful. Okay. No, it has not ruined the pause list just yet, so that's going to be...
Go.
Oh my gosh, those are... Oh, unfortunately. Okay, so Prof is going to lose those 4 seconds if Sloaters is unable to capitalize here. But it looks like it's still enough. Oh my gosh, I think Prof
Sloaters gets pauseless.
Prof is like ahead by like a second, maybe?
Prof has, so it's going to come down to stand-up, and Prof has Moonfall enabled. So this is really close. Stand-up really matters right now. Both runners getting to optimal health.
Yeah, it's like a second and a half or something in difference. Oh my gosh, this is exactly why these two runners are...
Oh my god, the heckin' sink.
They're at this. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness, oh my goodness.
This is everything we could have hoped for and more. I think Prof still might be about a second ahead.
Yeah, no, he is. But...
And Prof has Moonfall enabled. That can matter. The escape matters. Stand-up matters.
It matters, yeah. It's like every single thing. Sloaters does not want to lose this because this could go on his permanent record. Okay. Hold on.
Soft lock. Nobody soft lock here, please. Let's go. Prof taking a bit of damage.
They're having some really clean charge shots on Mother Brain, though. Oh my gosh. Okay,
yeah,
I see that, and Prof missed one. Oh, Sloaters is ahead.
Oh my gosh.
But like you said, there's still Moonfall.
That's a little RNG too, I think, in that ending. Wow.
Oh yeah, it is. Oh my gosh, no way.
Dude, look at that.
Oh, Sloaters. Oh, you and your stream sniping. How's this gonna save you now?
This is going to come down to who gets that done and on time, man.
They're probably typing it right now. It's like, oh, right, we got the type dot done.
This might be the best race of the tournament so far.
Will Sloaters? No! Oh no! Oh heck!
Oh,
He tried to go
God.
for it, and it was literally. Oh, it's not done yet. Like Prof can miss this. Prof can miss this.
Took extra
this spark.
careful.
Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! We have a spark left, and we have Parlor.
No, Leon Oxford. Let's go, Behe Spark.
Oh my gosh!
How does Sloaters make up time? He just
Sloaters is going in. Sloaters is making up so much time right now. Oh my gosh, Prof! Sloaters!
Beautiful parlor by
Who
Prof.
does this?
Oh my God. Who's going to make it? I think Prof has it. This is so close. Come on, Steam.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
GG. Professor School
GG.
actually with the upset win against sloaters27. A good game, both runners. 35-04 for Professor School and 35-07 for sloaters27. Follow them. Just follow them. Oh my gosh.
That was one of the
What
most
happened?
incredible races I've ever seen.
Kev, what actually happened?
What did we just watch? I mean, I got to imagine both of the runners right now. Holy crap. I've had very few races in my career this close, and none of them restreamed. At least not 1 second difference. But that's just, what a hell of a race. That's got to be
Oh
the
my
most.
gosh.
I think there was one other race that was about 1 or 2 seconds also. So, but this is remarkable.
This is GT Classic. This is actually.
This is what you came here for.
Did y'all expect this? Oh my gosh.
When I woke
Maybe
up
we're
in the
gonna get
morning
both of
today,
them.
I did not expect this in my future.
Yeah, no, neither did I. We woke up. Wow. Yeah. So, oh my gosh, I don't know what to say, because now Professor School, like amazing runner, is gonna go up against the loser of Ruru or MGA.
Wow, and Prof had a 51-second race PB. So GG's to Prof and GG's to Sloaters for bringing us this incredible race. I hope everybody really enjoyed it as much as we do. So hopefully we can get Professor School and Sloaters in here for an interview. I think Prof is in the waiting room if somebody wants to help him out there. Be great to hear the runner's perspective on this race. I have to imagine they were both watching the restream. I know Sloaters favors it, and Prof usually checks in the restream from time to time, but that had to have been an exhilarating match to play in, especially knowing how close the other runner is to you. So hopefully we get them in here and hear what they have.
They are. They're right here.
Go.
GG.
Yeah.
Professor School, congrats on the win. sloaters27, runner up. You legends.
Yo, thank you so much for the GGs, and thank you for the commentary. I can't wait to go back and listen to it.
Dude, I think that's the best you've ever played in a tournament match, Prof. I mean, just a couple rooms that didn't go right, but holy cow, dude, you were trucking.
Yeah, big GGs to Sloaters. The last time we raced each other was in the Any Percent SGL Live tournament, and I didn't really have a sniff at that one, but I did get a pretty big race PB. So Sloater seems to bring out the best in me. Obviously, it's unfortunate about the baby skip because he really earned the lead that he had acquired. But I knew that my Turian was good enough that if things went my way, I would at least have a chance. And I can't be happier. It's pretty incredible. It's let's just say the glass slipper still fits.
Nice, I love it.
Sloaters, how's it going, dude?
First off, big GG's to Prof. That is a well-deserved win. That was an exhilarating race. I had it up the whole time, and it's honestly going to be a great watch for you, man. But what a race, seriously. Yeah, I don't know if there's been a better one in this tournament so far, to be honest.
This has got to be the most exciting one I've seen. Definitely incredible. Thank you guys.
Yeah, I've been very fortunate. I had that that nail biter with Nevdi where I missed lava dive and had to reset, and I came back and won by like 15 frames, and then I had that excellent match with Firebat. So I've just been really I've been really fortunate to have some incredible competitors, and that we were able to, each of us, create some really memorable moments for the community, and I'm just really happy to be a part of that. I did not expect to be in this position at the start of the tournament. I set high goals for myself, but the effort that I put in has really paid off. My PB is down 2 minutes. My race PB is down 2 minutes. It's cool. It's cool. I honestly, if I had lost today with a 35:05, I would have been really happy to have been part of something really cool. And it just, yeah, somehow in the end, it just barely went my way. I just want to really say thank you to Sloaters for an excellent race.
My take on that is make sure you're watching every time Professor School races, because something cool happens.
Thank you, Kev.
Sloaters. Yeah, no, you were kind of salvaging a lot of stuff. And then you got into your element. That great quick kill was a little spicy. It was looking scary.
Yeah, the I have like a separate split file for like doing races of this, and I golded like the first half of this run. So that first half was like the best SRL pace I've ever been on. So very spicy early game. It fell apart a little bit after I guess after Ridley is probably where it started, going a little haywire. But I mean, I was super happy with that run for the most part.
That was solid.
I'm actually kind of
Goodness.
glad to know that, because I was like minus 20 at Varia and you were ahead of me by 10 seconds. And I'm like, dude, this guy is unstoppable. What am I supposed to do to keep up with him? And I think I was like 5 seconds behind you coming into Lower Norfair. It was really tight. And then I took a bad particle. I don't know if I know you were watching the stream. I was as well. I took a bad particle off one of the space pirates. Like, I just messed up my movement a little bit. I took one bad particle and then it messed up my whole pacing for the room. And I think I lost like 10 seconds in that room. And then I bonked coming into out of my plower house. And then Ridley was fine, and like everything more or less recovered after that. And but yeah, it was just like 2 rooms. I lost like 15 seconds, and all of a sudden you were like within a room's distance, and then it was like a 22 second difference, and it was more or less the same. I think we were like 29, 30 seconds apart at G4, so it was pretty tight except for those 2 rooms.
Yeah, it's tough in GT Classic when you have like, people that are busting out the 35s and 34s and lower. It's like all those like, they don't feel like a lot, but those like small movement mistakes really add up. Mm-hmm. I mean, I certainly feel like that when I'm like racing against MGA and Bruya. It's like, oh man, like they're really getting time on me right now, even with like, that one little mistake in that room.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Prof, your movement just was solid the entire time. Like, you said that you were feeling really behind, but you were playing your buttocks off. No lie. Like, goodness, you were hanging in there with Sloaters. You were not really, I don't know, missing a beat. Like, one of the Sloaters is just like barely slipping past your like grasp. And although he was ahead by like 24 seconds or something, by the time you both went up the Red Tower elevator, heading over to Fantoon,
Mm-hmm.
and you both also got a balanced Fantoon slow pattern.
Yeah, we both got a slow.
Yeah, it's like that. None of that deterred you. Like, you just had focus, and you went with it. Your Torian rooms were also just fantastic. All of that is also, that's why you won. You just didn't let up.
Thank you.
Can we also mention both first try GGGs for both runners?
True. Mm-hmm.
Like back to back GGG, boom, boom, first shot each one. I mean, this race had exciting written all over it from the start.
Like, I know you both are sweaty runners, but this is a whole nother level of sweat. Anyway, like, GG. Sorry, Sloaters. You had one job. You let me down. I'm just kidding. No, I actually don't want to like spark that up again because you did amazing, of course, and yeah, great run. Prof, you're moving on, and yeah, Ruru, MGA. Whew.
Yeah,
Y'all, and like anything else?
and I'm MGA is he's my guy. He's one of my big friends in this community. I love racing against him. The last time we raced was in the very first round of the previous GT Classic tourney back at the end of 2020 or the start of 2021, whenever that was. And that was an epic race in the wrong direction because MGA missed Green Gate Glitch and reset like 5 times, and I miscounted my power bombs, and I spent 30 minutes farming Alcoons in Lower Norfair. So
I will never forget that race as long as I live.
all I care about is that MGA and I can go out there and put on another show. I just want to be part of something special again. Today was special. The last couple of races have been excellent. Hey, look, I've only lost to Ruya so far. So as far as I'm concerned, I don't know. I've arrived until someone sees me to the door. So I'm just gonna keep going. I'm just gonna keep going. Feels good. It feels good. Like I've cracked a new tier in my running after 2 years. It's pretty excellent. I have
Well
the utmost
said.
respect for Sloaters. So this is like, I don't want to take anything away from the guy because he's incredible. So like this win really, really means a lot because of who I managed to beat.
Well, great stuff. Yeah, now you pretty much have no choice but to push that 33 before your next match. I'm just kidding. No, but again, like all of that and much more coming your way, Prof. Like really, really great job. We'll see. You've established yourself so well and continue to do so. So yeah, let's just continue that legacy.
Thank you. Thank you so much. And thank you to Comms, to the both of you, and to Firebat for the restream. It was a blast.
Anything else y'all want to add?
I just want to say big GGs to Prof again. Win or lose, I'm super happy I was able to be a part of a match like this. I'm definitely going to be rooting for him going forward in the rest of the tournament. So you got this, man. And thank you, Sephi and Kev, for providing the comms. You guys did a great job, as expected. But yeah, super happy I got to be a part of this one.
Thank you.
Thank you. Kev, do you want to close this out then?
Yeah, thanks everybody for joining us for another episode of GT Classic on the GT Classic Tournament Station. I hope you all had as great a time as we had. And don't forget to check out our Discord and follow everybody involved. And thanks to the whole crew. We'll see you next mission. Bye, everybody.